Yes, this is now being recorded at this point, so what's the answer to the question?
Excuse me, what? I'm not very feeling comfortable with this phone call
Well,
right now.
we're not very comfortable with the representative who's blocking herself off from the people and still claiming to represent them. No, it's not.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by the Ridley Report.
The Concord Monitor made a comment today, protesters disrupt town hall. And I went there. Nobody was yelling. Nobody was screaming. There was a gentleman there who was from internet media. They got very angry with him. And this is a public meeting. Media has every right to be there. Before the whole thing gets started, they kick everybody out of the room.
I mean, what kind of BS is this? This is supposed to be a town hall meeting. Now it's one-on-one because they're afraid. They're afraid to say publicly what they're trying to do to this country. And that's the problem. I think we, the people, need to come out more in force and just tell them, that's it. They're done.
They had a flyer that specifically stated health care and tax and cap.
They mailed these invitations out to people, and it was, as you're saying, going to be a town hall. Then Dave Ridley shows up with a video camera, and they completely changed their behavior.
If you're in office, you have a responsibility, a constitutional responsibility to represent the people you're elected to do so with.
But responsibility is so much different from an obligation.
Why is she hiding in a room?
I'm sorry?
Is that all? I mean, I've answered your question. It says that these...
Well, they're telling us that it's not open.
Is this public or not? That's
Good.
the question.
Hold on, they're right here. So when can I come in and sit down? Do I need to sign
Are you here for
Never.
a specific reason?
This is sir, we were told this was a public meeting.
Where are you from?
I'm from here in Keene.
Where?
I'm not
Here
sure
in Keene.
who told
Where?
you this was a public
Just down the
meeting,
street.
But it's not.
Who? Who do you represent?
Free Talk Live,
Really?
Liberty Radio Network.
You guys are
Come on
wacky.
in.
Yeah. So this is not a public event?
You guys
Sir?
are on some other
This
planet.
is advertised publicly?
It's office hours. If you want to come in for office hours,
Oh, so I could be a slave there.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
what it is. That's
okay.
what it's really for. But
Good, well, I'll be in that.
that's fine. I'm just asking if someone is here, and I'll tell you, it's all over the blogs already. I'm just telling you, that's kind of an
We're on hold with their office.
Okay,
You
what
put us on
because I can't concentrate. I'm just telling you that these are office hours from 10 to noon from any constituent, and that is really, can you turn it down?
And what's the
Thank
purpose
you.
of the office
For
hours?
constituents to come in so I can take their concerns to the senator.
Okay, well, I want
Okay.
to make sure you get back to her there. All right, so what did that guy say? He's putting on hold for what reason?
I don't know, because everybody was talking.
Right.
So
Okay.
all he said was, I don't know, I got hold music all of a
Okay.
sudden.
We'll see what happens.
These, the town halls are, they're for people who have questions. They're constituent services to talk to the staff one-on-one.
Okay, so if I'm a constituent and I have concerns or questions about the federal government, I can sit down here and ask those questions?
Yes.
Okay, great. They came out of the office and told us otherwise, so we'll let them know that we've talked with Jeanne Shaheen's office, and they said that, you know, we do have a right to go in there, sit down, and ask questions. And you mentioned the Ridley report. Is that a video that you guys have watched, or?
No, well, it's just, it was something, we released a press release of the town hall disruptions.
Well, and I read Jean's article on that. It seems she seemed to be painting them as protesters and as Republicans and so forth, and playing the right-left paradigm. But I don't know if that's really true. I think there were Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, all different political philosophies, and suggest that because people disagree with you, they're from the supposed other side. Seems a little short-sighted, don't you think?
Yes, I completely understand where you come from, but I can't. All I can say is that these are for constituent services.
Okay. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful. Ma'am, are you up for re-election?
Do you really
I'm
think
ready
it's okay
to
to
ask
treat
some
people like
questions.
that?